My wife cheated and left me. When I told her she couldn't have my stuff, she laughed and said she didn't want any of it. But on moving day, when they realized what that meant, I'm an interior coordinator, meaning I design and source furniture for a living. Everything in our house, the $8,000 Italian leather couch, the custom walnut dining table worth $12,000, the hand-woven Persian rugs, the art on the walls. I personally picked it out, negotiated the price, and had it delivered. I spent years curating our home into something beautiful. My wife Joanna worked construction management, made decent money, around $75,000 a year, but spent every single dime on herself. Designer handbags, spa days, girls' trips to Miami. Meanwhile, I was saving and investing every bonus into making our house a home. We'd been married 3 years when I caught her cheating with Liam, some 24-year-old temporary worker from her company. Found out when he accidentally called her phone while I was holding it. The idiot didn't even check who answered before saying, "Hey babe, I'm outside." When I confronted her, Joanna didn't even try to hide it. She actually had the audacity to move him into our guest room that same week while I was sleeping in the basement. She said I was being dramatic and that I should just accept that she'd evolved past our marriage. I filed for divorce the next morning. During the proceedings, her lawyer kept pushing for half of everything in the house. That's when I calmly pulled out my folder. The house was in my name only. Purchased 2 years before we got married with money from my grandfather's inheritance. And every single piece of furniture, every appliance, every decoration, every dish. I had receipts showing they were bought with my income, in my name, for my business portfolio. My lawyer smiled when he saw Joanna's face drop. Her attorney tried arguing that gifts between spouses become marital property, but I documented everything as business assets for my interior design work. Completely legal and completely mine. Fine, Joanna sneered during our final meeting. Keep your ugly furniture. Liam already said we're going to Restoration Hardware and buying all new stuff anyway. Better taste than your boring minimalist crap. Liam nodded enthusiastically beside her, scrolling through furniture on his phone like a kid in a candy store. I just smiled and said, "Sounds great. I'll schedule the movers for next Tuesday." She actually laughed at me. "Oh, sweetie, you're so petty. Taking your precious lamp and your sad little bookshelf. Go ahead." Moving day came. I showed up at 8 a.m. with a truck and 4 professional movers. Joanna and Liam were sitting on my $8,000 couch, drinking coffee from my $600 espresso machine, looking completely relaxed. "What are you doing here so early?" Joanna asked, annoyed. "Taking my personal belongings," I said calmly, handing the crew their instructions. I started in the living room. The guys wrapped up the leather couch, gone. Coffee table with the marble top, gone. Both end tables, gone. Lamps, TV, entertainment center, speakers, even the damn throw pillows, all gone. Joanna's face started changing. "Wait, you can't take the couch. Where are we supposed to sit?" "Should have thought about that before," I said, moving to the dining room. The custom walnut table went next, then all 8 chairs, the china cabinet, the bar cart with all the glassware, every single wine glass, every plate, every fork and knife. "This is insane," Liam shouted. "You're taking the dishes? What are we supposed to eat off of?" "Not my problem," I said, heading to the kitchen. "The refrigerator, mine. Bought it last year. The microwave, the toaster, the blender, the stand mixer, every pot and pan, every utensil. I'd kept receipts for everything over the past 5 years, and my lawyer had already verified it all." By 10 a.m., the bedroom was empty. Bed frame, mattress, dressers, nightstands, even the curtain rods. Joanna started crying, but I wasn't done. Bathroom, gone. Every towel, the rainfall shower head I'd installed, the matching his and hers sinks I'd custom ordered. Office, gone. My desk, my computer, my bookshelves, every single book. Even the washer and dryer from the garage, I'd bought those too. By noon, the house was completely empty, except for Joanna's clothes piled in the corner, and Liam's beaten-up futon he'd brought from his mom's basement 6 months ago. Oh, and a microwave his sister gave him in college that didn't even heat food evenly. They stood in that hollow shell of a house, their voices echoing off the bare walls, staring at the dust outlines where furniture used to be. "You're a monster," Joanna whispered. "No," I said, walking toward the door. "I'm just a guy who took his personal belongings. Enjoy your fresh start." Last I heard from a mutual friend, they were eating takeout on the floor for 3 months before Liam's credit cards maxed out at IKEA. They broke up 2 months after that when Joanna realized a 24-year-old temp worker couldn't actually afford the lifestyle she wanted. I'm in a new place now. Everything decorated exactly how I like it. Sometimes petty isn't wrong. It's just justice.